Hello again. Quite a nice day. It's quite warm, but there is a breeze, unfortunately. Leave the wind blocker off for now though. Hopefully today I intend to go up and over the top. Lovely. And I had a message from my son. He's coming over today, Saturday, instead of tomorrow, Sunday like normal. So although I don't have to rush back, I can't be too long. So head up into Mules Park, where we're going to see a silly sign. What's a silly sign? Well, it's been posted on Facebook. There's to put a sign up on the bridge saying about the weight limit, and they've stuck it right sort of in the middle of the view from the viewing platform, completely obstructing the view. So you may say, well, it needs a sign, you know, hard luck on the view, which I would understand to a point. However, it's warning people coming down the cliff thing about heavy vehicles on the bridge. But the thing is, you couldn't get a heavy vehicle up past it to come down because the road is too narrow. Anyway, you'll see what I'm on about in a sec. Picture will speak 1,000 words, more so than my waffle. So there we go, we go up onto the lovely place where you sit and enjoy the view. Only to see, there we are, a 3-ton weight limit. Marvellous. Let's see how it looks from the proper seat. Here I am at the seat. There's the barrel, lovely mural, and the sign. Isn't that amazing? And like I say, chances of a 3-ton vehicle coming down there from somewhere, not going to happen. Too narrow. Crazy. Right, we'll moan over for the day. Yep, that's it. That's my last moan. Everything else will be positive. Well, positive-ish. I tried a different pizza place last night. It was okay. I'm not going to say where it was, but it was all right. But it certainly wasn't. It was a different type of pizza, if that makes sense. It was still like the same menu, so the description, barbecue base, and etc., etc. This on it, that on it, thick crust, etc. But it was just a different sort of thing entirely. So we're going to try somewhere else again next week. Wedgies were nice though. They were possibly even better than grills. Mum liked them. Well, I'm glad I didn't try to wear a fleece. I'm really hot at the moment. I think I would be passing out if I had my fleece on. There's our wooden doggo, looking ever so smart. Lovely. I believe that's possibly a new bandana. Good boy. Lovely. Someone said stay many years ago, and he said, all right, I'm good dog, I will. And he did. All uphill from here. Boo. They could at least flatten things down for me. Least I could do. Coming towards the top, officially, of Mules Park now. There we go. And out onto Cliff Walk. Of course, this is where the 3.5-ton vehicles would have to come down to approach the bridge from that end. He tripped over a blackbird then. That's quite funny, wish I'd been filming. Here we go. Made the top now. Whew. There's a table with the honesty stuff they normally do. And we're going to head down this way. Quick view over there. Lovely. And head down here past that new house that we basically watched being built from an empty field to how it looks today, which is, well, it's like this, really. There we are. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So, carry on past there. But I'm going to hang a left into Love Lane. I've walked that way before over those turnstiles, but I'm heading down Love Lane now, which I have walked the entirety of before. It's just very thin, and when it's wet, very, very muddy. However, like I've just said, I have done the whole length of this before, so I'm going to hang a right. Here we go, and I'm now in Woodlands Close, or Woodland Avenue, one or the other. This is the place where if you own one of the houses in a certain road, or possibly all of them, I don't know exactly, you get access to the steps on the cliffs where you can walk down and cross the railway line on that little foot crossing just up past Spray Point. Everyone asks what it's for, etc. Well, it's for these houses up here. Why it exists like that, I don't know. Something from years ago, I suppose. But that's the story. Oh yes. Now, I came down here once, trying to find my way out, and went up there. That was a dead end, so I know now. I have to take down here, follow this loop road in a loop. Carrying along now, this road leads out onto the main drag. And you'll know where we are when we get to the end of it. So that's why I said nearly at the end of the uphill, because there's a bit of uphill here. I knew I was going to go this way. But then once we're up there, downhill and flat, lovely. Yeah, these are the houses that have the access rights, definitely. This is the main drag of Woodland Avenue, so to speak. Like I say, it might be all of them, I really don't know. Here we are, coming out onto the main road. And it kind of goes without saying, if anyone's watching this who lives in Woodland Avenue, would like to invite me to see the steps from the top, or maybe even walk down them with them, whether they want to appear on camera or not, just kind of give me access to it so I can film it for the channel. That would be absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure it'd be much appreciated by a lot of people. See if I can cross over in a sec. I'll go after this one. There we go. Need to cross over at some point because the pavement stops on that side, so I'll have to cross over down the bottom anyway. Lovely flowers, very nice. Bit of hedge cutting going on. Every time I walk down here, I always get a shot of 33, the moorings, because I like it. I don't know why, something about it. It used to be a B&B for a while, I don't think it is anymore. Private house now, not sure. But yeah, I like that house, I don't know why, I just do. Looks nice. A little bit of a smell down here today, if I'm going to be truthful with you. Not that pleasant, but there you go. That smell has gone, I don't know what that was about. Possibly I could only think that maybe there was a septic tank or something was having a problem in one of the properties. I don't know, but that was rather pungent and rather sudden. But there we go. If you remember the last time we walked down here, all this on the road here was all being dug up. You can see on the tarmac where they were working, but that's all gone now. All done, excellent. Now the Smugglers, where I took Mum for a birthday meal, has had a bit of a facelift on the outside, new signage. I was going to walk over and film it, but don't really have the time. So hopefully there's a picture going to appear now. There you go. That's the new signage. Lovely. And saves me walking up there. And if I can't find that picture when I get home, because I haven't saved it anywhere, you won't see this bit of clip. Traffic's abated. Lovely. Here we are. Smugglers Lane. The coast path, Seawall, 1 mile. Lovely. We just stick our head into the secret orchard. And look how overgrown it is here at the waterfall. I remember standing here in the winter with no growth anywhere really. And here we are, into the secret orchard, guarded by the 2 men. And of course, the shark. Lovely. Nothing on the trees yet. That's okay though. And little seating area, of course. There's the, like I say, the green man, probably isn't, but he's been moved. He used to be over there, but they've had a bit of a clear out. And this is where you can sit have a break, which I'm going to do now, and enjoy the orchard. Little apples. And this is the view from the bench, sat down. Beautiful. Lovely little hidden gem, just at the top of Smugglers Lane here, which you're welcome to come and visit whenever you want. There we go, I sat there quite long enough, I think. Enjoying nature, enjoying the sunshine, just resting up. Now it's time to finish off my walk, get back to Teignmouth and get home for my son. Lovely. And walk now down the semi-steep, but we're going downwards, Smugglers Lane. As we get down to the bottom here, we of course come across the old salty dog. And the wind block on immediately. It's very blowy down here. There's the dog anyway. Lovely. And we'll head down onto the Seawall. That looks a bit different, doesn't it? A lot of stuff there now, been washed up. Rocks, maybe that's from the bit that blew down or broke away the other day. Yeah, it looks much lower sand now, because in the winter the sand is level with the pathway, pretty much. Another one going around through there, getting all wet feet. Just climb back onto the pathway. Yeah, certainly changed the look of things down here since last time I came along. A lot of little flies today as well, probably from the seaweed that's everywhere. Oh, I could have walked along, I think. Never mind. Need to get up here anyway. So I've got a lovely photo sent in by Martin from his 1990s book. Smashing. Go and line it up and we'll see what I can show you of it. I say this is from Martin's 1990s book. Over there would have been a signal box. And well, here's the picture and I'll tell you what it is in voiceover. According to the book, this is the 6965 Thirlstane Hall, heading on the 12:50 Exeter to Kingswear local service on the 28th of September 1959. Lovely. Smashing. Cheers, Martin. No, I didn't really catch that properly because I'm busy talking to Sean. I've shown train videos. So I've met up with on the wall. Lovely. Nice to see him again. I heard a toot at Spray Point then. Flew up on the wind. Planning to get through. And I was so busy saying goodbye to Sean, I kind of missed that one as well. It's not good, is it? Slacking today. Slacking. I'll have to be punished. You'll have to take my rail ticket away. My rail card. That was nice to see Sean. Despite the fact we could barely hear each other over the wind. He's down for a week or so. So if you do check out his channel, so I linked to it earlier, there'll be a lot of stuff from Teignmouth and Dawlish and out of the trains if that's your cup of tea. And of course he'll be posting those pretty much on the same day. So worth a look, worth a look. Just realised I've missed the slippage and the plane. What am I like? No good. There's a trickle. Didn't forget that. What was this one? There he goes. Sneak up behind me. It's BigBadTrev. Lovely.
Happy drive.
Did he too? And just as I say goodbye to BigBadTrev and his wife, happy train comes round the corner. Lovely. What I nearly missed. Definitely slipping. Definitely slipping. Not up to my usual standards today. Wind, wind, wind! Not much tweeting going on. Let's go and drop him some food anyway. There we go, a nice healthy load in the feeder and some in the feeder with his name on, with the mealworms, and plenty on the floor. Right, let's crack on. Got to get back for my son. This is now. Let me get through it. Remember Anne with the Pug In A Pushchair, Frank? Yep, that's right. Here she is, a couple of weeks ago.
Happy train, Frankie.
So thanks for that, Anne. And there's your train to celebrate. You being so kind to send that in. Whee! Well, at least I'm finally out of the wind for a second. Don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to use walking back down from Spray Point to here. Very, very blowy. Very blowy indeed. Never mind though, all good. Lido bunny before we finish. So there we go, we started over there, walked up there to the top of Skew Bridge, up all the way up over the top, down the other side, ended up down there on a seawall. Right, home for family. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. Lovely. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.